A little bit of a hiccup early with the interception, but in general, a fast start. How important was it for this team to get off to a quick start?
I mean, it's very important, because that's what the game is about early. Coach Hogan always talks to us about, special teams and starting fast, because you don't want to get behind, give a team like Central confidence where they will give you a really, really good game. They were a good team, and we just kept on pounding away, so they didn't even have an opportunity.
Right in the middle here. If you have a question on the right, there's a mic over there, so if you want to raise your hand, we'll get it to you. Jen?
I would actually like each of you guys, if you can both answer this question, starting with you, Devin, just about the efficiency of the offense and how it felt to move, how you guys think you did, your first kind of impression of hitting the ground against some other competition out there.
I mean, it felt great for me. We ran the ball well, which is our biggest emphasis over, fall camp, and Fitz ran well. All the running backs ran well, and it felt great for me to be able to see that.
Fitz?
I just want to start by giving credit to the offensive line. Another word on this chemistry. I think we did a good fall camp. I think we did a really good job staying together. So it's kind of we put the emphasis on and we came out here and we played good football.
Win the back right, Brad.
Devin, for you, coming out of the tunnel as the guy, you started games last year, but knowing that this is your team, you are the guy, what was that feeling like for you?
I mean, it was amazing. Can't even really describe how I was feeling. My heart was racing, and I was just like, don't fall. Why you running me and touch this banner, I really can't describe how I felt. It felt great.
In the middle right here, Andy.
I think there were 10 true freshmen that played today. What was their mood like on the sideline? How are they kind of handling the pressure? And Fitz specifically, the two freshman running backs that played, how are they on the sideline?
I would say when you're older guys, kind of more anxious over nervous. So the younger guys is nervous over anxious. So the older guys is just kind of nervous and a little bit anxious and ready to get out there to run for opportunities. And I think when it came, they showed that really well.
I mean, we talked in camp about how pressure, you can't touch it, you can't feel it, you can't smell it, it's not tangible, so it really doesn't exist. And I feel like the freshmen took that on their backs and they ran with it. They were really, really confident, and they ran well. And the DBs, I love watching those guys play because they were giving me headaches all during camp, so I knew they were ready as well. And it was just amazing to be able to see guys just like their little brothers get an opportunity so early to contribute and do well while they do it.
How do you think Shane looked?
I mean, he looked fine. He made the right checks. You guys watch quarterbacks. You don't see all the inside things like the different checks you got to make, getting us in the right play and things like that. So I think he did really well. Obviously, you got to watch the film to see the small things that he might have missed or that he did get, where he might have gotten pluses and things like that. So I just you got to watch the film to see for sure.
All right, back left, Jen.
Fitz, if you can just really kind of elaborate on just the emotion of coming back and maybe back from November from the injury until today, and how meaningful it was to you, and also what you feel like you want to show, or if you feel like you have something to prove to yourself, and just going from where you were to where you are now.
I just want to say it's an emotional session. I just want to show that I can contribute any way I can for this football team. Protect Devin, and run the football hard. All that can go out the window when it's time to come out the field, because my confidence should step in, and my preparation should step in, and I'm just ready to go play football.
Was it a long road? Did it feel like a long road?
I definitely felt like a long road, but I knew if I prepared right, that something good would come out of it.
Right in front of you, usually.
I have two questions. Devin, what do you feel like you did well today and proposed for you? Is this the kind of game you needed to get the rust off and a good kind of game to have with Notre Dame coming next week?
I feel like I managed the game pretty well. The two things I didn't do well was through the two interceptions, but besides that, I feel like I was pretty efficient, in getting us in the right plays and, making the throws in there and making plays out of, making opportunities for myself when things break down. So I feel like I did well in those aspects. I just got to take the turnovers away. They were, and I feel like those were like rust throws. I feel like this first game was a good opportunity to knock the rust off, because I'm pretty sure everybody knows the test that we have next week and we'll be ready.